Wow. Wow. Whew. I was looking at my YouTube analytics just before hitting record, and I cannot believe it has been just over a month or so since we last released a video that is a Monday 4 p.m. updates video. I'm fully aware the last video I released was about Jacob Levinrad's e-commerce more e-commerce mentorship program, and it gave you a brutally honest review whether it's worth the investment or not. So if that's something that would be of interest to you, feel free to check it out, because lots of people are saying he's a scammer, and I got full access to the program to discover whether this is true or not. So the big question, where have I been? Well, I'm pretty sure I'm a lot less pale than the last time I created a video on here. So yes, I have been in the sunshine. You are quite right. But the big thing that has disrupted my schedule, my routine, was starting a job. It's sort of bittersweet saying this, to be honest, because my whole kind of desire or passion is to have my own businesses and to work for myself and not be working for someone else. But this is just part of life. It's part of the sacrifices needed in order to sustain the current, which still will help to sustain the long-term future. So for me, I refused to take any full-time job. I was offered several, and I'm not just saying this to sound big-headed or whatever, genuinely, over the course of this year and a half, I've been offered several full-time roles in different areas. And I said, look, that's not what I'm willing to do. I've worked a full-time role. I left a full-time sales role, which I've talked about several times on this channel. It's not all about the money coming from someone else. I want to build something for myself. So yes, I've taken on a part-time role, which enables me to balance life, still have that financial, not security, but have that financial stress alleviated, which gives me freedom to fully focus on everything that I want to focus on. And I've been so transparent over the past year or so since I started making these videos about what I've been focusing on, the things that I've been doing, what is going on. And the past, I'd say 8 weeks or so, I've said, oh, something's coming soon. You'll find out soon. I've been working on this project and I can't tell you about it, but it's coming soon. And the reality is you will hear about it in the coming weeks. I'm just trying to build something that is long-term, that isn't just I'm drop shipping a trending product and making 20k in a day, but then I'm fighting another few months to find a winning product until I get that same virality. I'm trying to build something long-term, build something bigger than that. So yeah, the what's the phrase? The cat will be out the bag? The what will be out the bag? Put in the comments below, because my brain is not connecting with what that phrase is I'm looking for. What is it? The what will be out the bag? Anyway, all will be revealed shortly what that is and has been. However, a lesson that I've learned, and I've also realized that it's so difficult to put time into different businesses and sort of those side hustles and building something bigger when you are working. I know that sounds so obvious just because of the fact you have less time, but from an overall capacity point of view, I'm someone that's not trying to lock myself in a room 20 hours a day, just grinding. I'm trying to have a life and still sustain friendships and relationships and hobbies and my overall health and well-being, knowing that that will serve me well in the long term. I know some people have done it in a tenth tenth of the time of me from just absolutely grinding and putting everything behind them. And yes, I know there are seasons to do that, but right now I've not felt that that is something that would work well for me. You've got to understand my setup, that I am married. I've got a marriage to sustain. I've got friendships that mean the world to me, that are so important to me, family relationships. And then on top of that, I still want to be playing football. I still want to be going to the gym first thing in the morning because it sets me up mentally really well. I went to the gym this morning. If I hadn't, I don't know if I'd be recording this video. I don't know if I would be writing out and set myself reminders throughout the day of things that I need to get done. But because I started doing things that are helpful for myself, that then gives me the energy to focus on, I don't know, stuff to do with the business or my own brand, etc. So yeah, lessons to learn from this. It is so difficult to balance everything, and there's no balance that is right, but there are seasons for things. There are seasons where things need to be balanced in a different way, and that is okay. So if you're thinking in your life, oh my gosh, I've got no time, I'm working a full-time job, how can I do this business thing? Well, I believe you can do the business thing when you have sorted out your priorities, when you realize what business you really want to focus on. And I do apologize that I've been talking about 5-6 different businesses I've been trying nearly week in, week out on this channel. And I realize a lot of people that are watching this are probably in full-time work or at college or at university. The capacity to focus on that many things isn't there, but also it's not pointless, but because you learn a lot, and I learned a lot of what businesses I like, what ways I like to work, what tasks I enjoy, what tasks I don't. So trying lots of businesses was great, but I do believe it's really important to narrow that down and just have a simple plan of this is the business, this is how we're going to execute towards getting to this goal. So simplicity is key, just like it is in branding. And that's probably a key takeaway I'm putting on myself right now, is I'm focusing on the brand that I'm growing and soon to launch, and I'm soon about to launch, as opposed to doing TikTok shop, TikTok affiliates, TikTok organic, YouTube AI YouTube channel, YouTube short / Instagram reels accounts, property stuff. The list goes on and on and on. So yeah, I think it's good to try these different models, but as soon as you've worked out what you like, the key is keep acting. If you're unsure, just keep acting, keep trying. But as soon as you've got that deeper level or layer 2 understanding of, cool, I enjoy this, I could see myself doing this, or I feel I'm really skilled in this, there's evidence to show that I'm good at this, double down on that, strip the other things away, and just focus on that. It's so easy in this social landscape to, sorry for my squeaky chair, it's distracting me. It's so easy in the social landscape to see countless videos saying how to make 100k a month doing this, how to become a millionaire selling this, selling that, affiliates, drop shipping, e-commerce, crypto, forex, property. Like, you could just roll them off your tongue, the different aspects or elements that you see. There's so many ways to make good money, but it's just finding the way that you mess with yourself and can execute on. I'm aware we're already 9 minutes into this video, and this is what the whole video was about: an update, lessons I've learned from this update. I don't want to apologize about the fact that I've not uploaded, because truly I was prioritizing things. And I mentioned earlier that when I was in the sun, I went surfing for a few days in Morocco with some close friends of mine. It was amazing. I wouldn't stop that for the world. But if I was to do it again, I probably would have recorded one of these 10-15 minute videos, done the thumbnail, and just scheduled it to upload. But then again, it would have been a few days, like it wouldn't have been real time update Monday 4 p.m. I would have recorded it a few days before. So anyway, you can always live life with regrets, but that's not what it is about. Honestly, it's not. And that's a lesson that I'm really trying to learn and work on in myself is the whole piece of contentment. Most of the times in my life where I've achieved something good, I'd always be thinking, but you got that bit wrong. You missed out on these marks because of this. Or, yes, I'm not trying to brag, so I'm not going to list some of the things that I'm proud of, or like, I don't know, that's just awkward. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, school all the time, if I didn't quite get 100%, I'd be like, Jay, come on, you're not the best. And my expectations were just that I'd be the best, I'd be winning. And it's been a lesson this year. I expected, honestly, in like 2-3 months, I'd be making money working for myself. But I'm not. But it's learning to be content. And that's the lesson that I am constantly reminding myself of. Be content. Everything could disappear tomorrow. And you've let your lack define your mental state of not being good enough or not quite fitting up to the mark because you've not hit this particular level of success. It's practicing contentment regardless of circumstance, and just having that joy that comes with being alive, being breathing. I guess that's the essence of being alive. Being human is just being content regardless, because so much could change. As I say, I could die tomorrow, and I've lived a life that's flipping just focusing on the gap between where I am currently and where I want to be. But the key is being content day in, day out, making sure you're balancing things well. No balance is right, no balance is wrong. If I could go back in time, I wish I could have uploaded frequently over the past few weeks. But it's saying, okay, cool. No matter the fact I missed that mark, from now on, we're back on it. We're all good. It's not like I was not doing anything for the business. I was working in silence. I had a job that was taking more of my time. I had a holiday that I literally couldn't do any YouTube or work in the same way that I would have liked to. And it's learning from that, learning for the future. So I'm hoping as you've been listening to this, you've been thinking, okay, some elements of your own life, take some key lessons away. And that's the whole point of these videos. It's not so you can just see how I'm doing, whether I've made it yet, whether I've made my first million. It's cool. This is what another entrepreneur is experiencing and going through. These are some of the key lessons. How can I apply this to my own life? What ways could I be more content? Am I attaching my sense of self-worth and self-confidence to the level of success? For me, hands up, 100% I can say I've done this, and it's just an ongoing battle of having to disassociate myself from this. The amount of times people have asked me, Jordan, how's the business going? How's work? And I'm like, I still feel it now. I'm like, it's like my bottom's clenching, like it's going, it's good. We're making progress, which is great. But because I'm so hard on myself, I want to say, look, it's good. We made, I won't give figures, but I'd be like, yeah, it's good. We're growing, blah, 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 selling this, selling that, doing this. But right now it feels like we've done a whole lot of nothing, which is really hard to say. It's really hard to say, but I know it's just that one dot that has to land, that one shot, that one launch, that one product, that one collaboration. It will happen when it's supposed to happen. There's lots of key lessons to learn. In the meantime, I am doing better now that I've got a role. When I say role, I mean a job, a part-time role that is sustaining the financial side. But what I need to do now is plug in times on those days that I'm working to still further the business. Because right now I'm like, okay, cool. These 2 days that you're not working in the week, this is business. I'll do business stuff on the weekend when I can. And then the 3 days I'm working, cool, that's work. But know I can be more disciplined, but that discipline needs to come from a structural point of view from my business. If I don't know the next steps that I need to take for the business, then how on earth am I going to implement on Wednesday, this is what you need to do, on Friday, this is what you need to do. So straight from this video, I'm going to ensure I know my plan for the week, the next steps, the goal leading up to this launch that's going to happen in a couple of weeks' time. And then I'll know exactly what I need to smash out, different sessions of the week, the key tasks, not just tasks that are going to bring no value, the 20% of the most valuable tasks that's going to bring 80% of the results. If you don't know the 20-80 rule, search it up. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'd love if you connected with me on any socials about kind of your thoughts and feelings about this video or things that you're going to do. More than happy for me to keep you accountable if you're in that boat of, okay, I know I need to get stuff done. I keep a day goes by, and I'm saying to myself, it's not that deep. I'll just do it another day. It's fine. Just message me saying, these are my goals or targets for the week. This is what we're going to do. And we can smash it out of the park together. But yeah, until next time, this has been an update, a lessons learned in the previous month. I always want to keep you updated on my journey and the key lesson that I'm learning about contentment and balance. So I guess it's quite a wholesome video. It's a different style to normal, but hopefully you like it and enjoy it. And I will catch you for the next one. Also, I've been looking. It's my own fault. I've got a mirror behind the camera that I can see myself in because I'm recording with my phone. So I don't have a flip out camera screen that I can look at. So if I've not been looking at the lens right now and I've been looking here, it's because I'm looking at my position in the camera to make sure I'm in frame through the mirror. Anyway, you didn't need to know that, but I didn't want you to think that I'm just flipping, staring off into the distance at the birds or something. I'm trying to see if I'm in frame. Why did I say that? Anyway, take care, have a great week, and I will catch you very soon.